September the 5th, 2019. As you're looking at a webcam from Atlantic City, this is North Carolina on the beach, and the weather's changing. But guys, let me say this: you can see the clouds in the sky, but this is a very northern outer band storm. This has nothing to do with the center of Dorian that's coming up the coast toward you tonight. Most of you have evacuated. But notice the clouds are moving left to right. They're not coming straight in. The waves are being pushed in straight in. But notice the sea oats are blowing to the right in this image. That's telling you at the top of Dorian, it's still doing that turn, right? So when this eye gets off this coast that you're looking at now, this is all going to change quite a bit, and your tide will be changing. But if we kind of move through the North Carolina area, it's already starting to look rough. As of earlier today, everyone on Nags Head had been evacuated except for about 7 or 8 people, I think. But here's Jeanette's Pier at Nags Head. And you can see the seas are building. Look under the pier and you can see the wind blowing. But my point is this. Earlier today we watched a live stream for a few hours, and the storm was coming into just offshore, let me put it that way, in South Carolina. We were seeing it throw up all these tornadoes and severe thunderstorms, flooding, storm surges, heavy rain, winds, wind damage down, a couple 100,000 people without power in South Carolina. Now, if you look at the radar now, the eye is just off Myrtle Beach, but notice how it's throwing up into green and red blocks, still tornadoes. That started early this morning and is going to continue. You can see in this outer band, it's between Morehead City and Cape Hatteras, and we're kind of looking at that area. But look how far the eye is from you guys. So as it moves through Wilmington tonight and north, you're going to start seeing more and more problems in that area, and you can see the storm is very well developed. But this blue section right there at the tip of Nags Head out in Hatteras, guys, is what you're getting now. That is related to Dorian, but is nowhere near what is coming. That's my emphasis on this video. Don't let your guards down. And guys, the bad thing about it, and for you folks in South Carolina too, all my friends there, as you see it remain a Cat 2 till it pulls offshore, is that it's going to be coming in overnight. You see what I mean? So you're not going to have the visibility like when we saw the tornadoes today that came in to South Carolina. One went through a mobile home park, another one did some roof damage on some wood frame homes. You're not going to be able to see those tonight. And you're in very warm water. And look how close this thing is to hugging the shore. It's actually showing the eye going between the Outer Banks and the shores of North Carolina, 6 p.m. report. Guys, we're watching this. You watch it. My point of the video again is what you're seeing just ahead of the storm is nothing, because the strongest winds are very compact around that eye. You're still getting the high winds and the high waves, but think about this. You've got over 200,000 people without power, and we don't know when those that power will be restored. And the same thing could happen to you guys in North Carolina as it moves out. And you can't forget about Virginia, that very tip right there. But as we see the storm move, and it's moving, as you notice in this frame at the top, northeast at 10 miles an hour. It's picked up a little speed, 105 mile per hour sustained winds. That's a Cat 2 and 960 millibars of pressure. That's risen slightly, but it's still low. You cannot play with this Cat 2 hurricane. But guys, we're watching it. You watch it. This is a heads up. Be safe.